Hello, I'm going to, Bob Reid here, going to go walk you through how you get a new person that you just joined your team, just enrolled. What do you do to get them started? How do you get them started? What's the first things you should do? First thing you should do is get them to go to their website right here, just like this, the front page of the website where you have login. They don't even log in. Now, when you go to the website, you want to give them a little quick introduction, not a complete walkthrough here, but what you want to do is give them a quick and an assignment. This is the most important thing to get your new person introduced and started off right into 7K and what it has available for them. And so you get them to get on the website, you see the Roman Empire series, you say, start scrolling down, you see that little save, share, earn. Those are 3 short videos, and it's really what we do. We teach you how to save to accumulate wealth. We teach you how to share it. Do not sell, share, because we're sharing information and we're teaching. And so that's a very, very notable thing to do. And that's what we want to do. And because you are sharing, nobody's going to find out about 7K. You get to earn through a fabulous referral compensation plan that is not really difficult, but it's a left-right thing, but you'll learn that. Don't worry about that right now. And we'll take it step by step. Thing is learning. And the thing is protecting your wealth and start accumulating wealth and getting gold and silver from a reliable, proven source. Now, there is a monthly autosaver. You saw that thing. We call it the $1.2 million mistake. You'll learn about that. But hey, look, we know, I didn't know anything about collectible coins and all this stuff, but this is the thing that we need to have a little up, 1 a month. So just start. You can always turn it off, but you know, it makes sense. Do what successful people do. This has been here for 4.5 years. People are just raving about this, and you will too when you learn. So, you know, this is something that you need. So you just choose the one that you're most comfortable with. A gold one, which is 179, the basic, which was 105, and you made that choice when we went and got through. But if you hadn't put one in yet, you skipped that step. We really need to do that and add that. And you really should just do it, okay? You're active for 32 days already, and that means points. Things are gonna happen. You're gonna see things happen that you didn't think would happen, but it's gonna happen. Now, scroll down a little bit further, and you're gonna see that you don't have to worry about, you're gonna see that a lot of this stuff is done. All I want you to do is read, and I don't want you clicking on anything. And then you're going to see that you're going to have a travel portal. You get to save all kind of money on hotels, airline tickets, car rentals, 5-star resort. That's a lanyard. We didn't talk a lot about that when you joined, but now that's just an extra benefit. Many people on just the app called the 7K Advantage app save more than their $500 membership. Save much more than that in a whole year if they just learn how to use the app with things they're buying every day, and you get discounts and you save money. So it's just saving money on things you're already spending money on, and that pays for your membership. Okay. The other thing is, remember, this is why you're really interested in. You're interested in getting bullion to convert from your IRAs, 401ks, your saving, to develop your own secure retirement and financial protection plan with gold and silver, sound money, God's money. Okay. And you're going to get it at dealer direct prices. That's the member. If you buy 1 ounce or 1,000 ounces, it doesn't matter. You get the same price. No longer just a big quantity discounts like at all the brokers like the they cut out all the middlemen. Now you'll see the question and answers here. Okay. And I want you to click on those, and I want you to read each answer there, because these are the questions that most people have. You probably are, have them, but you'll need to know this because you'll point people to your website, get them to scroll here and review the answer with them instead of you answering it from your mouth, okay? Because it's better for them to see it from 7K than from your and my mouth, okay? Scroll down to the bottom and you're going to see, it's going to be presented by you. And if you don't have your email address and phone number there, that's one of the first things we're going to get there, because you need to have it just like I got mine. And then you'll see over here at the bottom, if you want the policies and procedures and terms and conditions, all that kind of stuff, you can click on those. You can read them anytime you want, and you can download them, whatever. But everything is right there for the company. This has been, I know you hadn't heard about it, but it's almost 5 years old right now. But we need people helping to share about that. Now, scroll back up to the top. You're going to see the main menu items up here. And, I want you to know this from the very beginning. This is a fully functional e-commerce site. And so if you've got a business, you already have a website, you'll want to eventually put a link on your website saying buy gold and silver where I buy from, a real trusted source, great place, click here. And it bring them right to this website. But if you just pass out cards or send out things, give people your website, they come here and if they go to products, they'll do like you're about to do. I want you to click on products. Then since you're not logged in, you're like a guest coming to your website. And so I want you to just click on that very first product. I want you to add it to your cart, just like a play-like order. And then go to checkout like a play-like order, okay? Now, they're going to see this, okay? They're going to see that if they buy it on your website, that they got to pay $130 for that product. But if they're a member, they get that product for $119. So see, there's membership benefits. You get to buy even the 7K collected products. If you want them, you get to buy them at member price. There is a discount, okay, for being a member, even on those products, the collectibles, okay? Now, is it the lowest price? Is it at cost? No, it's not at cost, because these products have a wide range of prices in the marketplace because of who's selling them. But the thing that we know that we can tell our customers, they're getting authentic, real products and no fakes. Certified titled products from NGC, PCSG. That's the key, okay? Is it comparable? It depends on who you're looking at, if I think it's comparable or not. You're looking at a major supplier, like AppMax or GoldSilver.com, MoneyMetals.com, Kitco. You're looking at some major supply. You're looking at some website I've never heard of. Brother, you're caviar emptor. You buy at your own risk is all I can say. Well, good luck. Don't be like Bob's nephew. Bought him 2 tubes of Silver Eagles and they were fake. Just because he thought he got a good price. He beat Bob's 7K price. Well, he's a member of 7K, by the way, too, by the way. Okay, what you want to do is you can just X out. It don't matter what you do there, but I like to remove them out of the cart. But when they go out and go to something else, it'll stay in the cart, but when they X out, it'll go away. So you take them back up to FAQ and you say, okay, I want you to see FAQ because you're going to have a lot of questions after we finish this. I want you to know where this is, because I want you to have read this. If any of these questions or what you want to call and talk to me about, I want you to have read this first, and then we'll have further discussions after this, okay? And so these are the FAQs. They put them up here, and if you click on any one of them, what you're going to see is it's going to give you a very short answer, okay? That's pretty cool. That's what you want. Short, quick answers, right? And but they'll get as detailed as they need, but they're not long. And you could even, I went through all of the question and answers on all of these many times. Now, what I want you to do is go back to, you notice it opened up in a different tab. Sometimes it opened up in a different window. You had them get them back to their website, like I just clicked on. And then you say, okay, now I want you to click on get started. Now, this is what we just did with you. Okay. You went through, and this tells you the premium membership, what you get with a premium membership. It tells you what you get with a standard membership. We call this the buyer's membership for the people who are just kind of lukewarm, want to buy, and they want to get started. We call this the business builder membership, the one that wants the 1099 tax benefits, wants to get all the tools, want to earn some extra income and treat it like a home-based business. That's what this is, business in a pack. Okay. Well, you chose your autosaver that you wanted, and if you didn't choose one, we're going to walk on this walkthrough. We're going to set one up for you. Okay. And so that's what that is. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to now log in. Okay. So I want you to, let me see. I'm going to use my wife. I'm going to log into Pamela. And so I want you to log in. And what I want you to do is the very first thing I want you to see is you're going to see your dashboard. Okay. And on your dashboard, it's going to tell you what your volume is for the week. It's going to tell you what, how many people you've personally sponsored on each side. And it's going to tell you, you won't have any of this, but since I'm showing you mine, eventually yours will. You're going to have number of people that are buying coins on that particular day and how many points are coming up on that particular time. So we're looking at one of my wife's accounts, and well, because we have an account in mine, I have a company in hers, and we have a company in her company and one in my company. Okay. So we can have that. We can have two memberships just like at Costco. And so we're looking at one of her accounts. And what you're going to see in her account is this 7K advantage on yours. And I want you to click on that little thing, and it's going to disclose your membership ID. And we're going to need to set that out. I want you to do that later after we talk. Okay, I want you to do it yourself. You'll go to a website, and then you will put this member ID in. And I tell people to copy and paste it, because sometimes you don't know if it's a 0 or an O. You'll know if they don't recognize the ID, and you put it in right. But I just say copy and paste it into the website, set up your account, and your email address and your name and that and your password. And now you got to log in. Go download the app and just log in, because your account's already set up because you did it on the website. Okay, that's the best way to do the 7K advantage. And then set your location and allow, because you want that location thing to follow you to recognize the stores and places in your location to give you all the discounts that we're talking about. So that's a homework for you to do later. Okay, and that's later because I got some first priority homework for you to do to getting on board, we call it. We're going to come back to go to training in a minute, but I want you to now go up to my account with your cursor, or if you're on a phone, you got to go to the hamburger menu, those three little lines, click on that. And then you'll want you to go to profile. So go down to profile, click on profile. Now I want you to scroll down, and you're going to see, make sure your address is correct, and make sure your name and everything is spelled correct. Okay. And this is my wife's company's account. And make sure you next look at your phone number. I want you to click on that little edit. And then I want you to click on that little box and put a check mark in it. Because see, when they sign up, there's no check mark. The company cannot display their information without their permission. So they actually go in and give it. So this is going to put your phone number at the bottom of your website like mine is, so people can contact you and know how to contact you when you give them your website. And then you click Save Changes, okay? And it's going to save it. Then the next thing is you go down to email address, and you do the same thing. Make sure your email address correct. If it's not, make sure you get it corrected, and then check that little box to display, and it'll display it. You won't see it immediately. It takes time for the server to update and things like that, but it'll be just like mine now in the future. And you know, Bob will know how to get in touch with you if he needs to. That's the only way he'll know. He can see you joined, and he might even give you a call. Who knows? And so, you know, I want you to next go up to my account again. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to AutoSaver. Okay. Now, an AutoSaver, if you don't have one set, if you got it, there'll be a yellow bar and it'll tell you the date it is. Okay. And if you look at mine for my wife's company, she's got on the 26th, she's going to get a variety pack. And we do what we teach on every one of our accounts. We add extra. I think we only got 3 on mine. I do 5. And so we order bullion every time along with our coin. So we're getting it at cost. We're dollar cost averaging. Now, you may only get one, but I encourage you to at least get 1 bullion coin every time with it. It's free shipping. Okay. And you're starting to build your bullion base. Okay. Little at a time. Okay. So you pick your basic. Now, the only dates that we're going to put this on are the 8th, the 21st, and the 26th. No 1st and no 15th, because you'll want to teach your group to do the same. Okay. And so 8th, you hit on that little caret. And so we just joined. If we joined today, today's the 14th, I want you to put it on the 8th. Okay. Because you put it on the 15th, tomorrow, they're going to ship you a coin. And you may not want to pay your membership and get a coin right away. So let's put it almost a month away. So select the 8th and then hit add. And then it's going to show up into your account. And you're going to have that yellow bar and it says AutoSaver on for the 8th. You're going to get a silver eagle and you're going to get 1. And there it is. Now, if ever you want to process a coin and you need to do it on, you know, you want more than one, you want one right now. Well, you can click that process now button. And if you click it, each time you click it, you're ordering a coin. But it'll come up and say, you sure you want to make an order? And you say yes, and it says it's processed. You click it again and order again. Click it again and order again. And so since I'm not changing my AutoShip, I'm going to delete. You can delete. Remember, I tell you can delete these anytime you want, or you can change dates anytime you want. And so I want to keep mine on the 26th. And I want to keep my bullion with it. And so you say, well, how do you add bullion to it? Oh, good question. Well, let's add that back on the 8th again. And then let me show you how to add bullion to it. But I did this in a training, so I have a separate training on that. But anyway, you go to products, even though it's the weekend or after market hours, you go to dealer direct, you can still add it to your AutoShip. You just can't buy it and have it shipped to you, okay? Because you only do that during market hours. So I'm telling them, whatever the price is, I want the coin. That's called dollar cost averaging, okay? So I'm gonna go down to the Philharmonic coin. That's a tube. Here is the actual coin. So let's click on the Philharmonic, and then you can see I can add it to my cart right here to AutoSaver. I can't add it to the cart because it's not business hour, not market hours. And so I'll have it on the 8th. So I add it on 8th. And so let's say I want 3. I click one time. I just added 1, but I want another one. I click, I just added 2. I click, I just added 3. How do I know? Let's go back to AutoSaver. Go to my account, go down to AutoSaver. And we'll check the 8th now. And there we go. We just added 3 Philharmonics on the 8th, just like I have on 26th. Well, I want to keep mine to 26, so I'm going to delete that. And it says, do you want to? I said, yeah. I want to delete that and say, yeah. Now, I could have left the Philharmonics there, and I'd got a shipment of this and a shipment of Philharmonics. So this is how you can add bullion on a regular basis, too, to be auto shipped to you if you want. Okay. I like to combine it so you're getting the shipping benefits of combining it and reduce shipping charges. Okay, so now I want you to go back up to my account. And what we're going to do is we're just going to introduce you to a few things real quick. I want you to click on order history real quick. This is you're going to see your order when you join. And there's a PDF there. You can do all this later. But every time you make an order, all your history orders, all your bookkeeping is done in this website for everything. Commission, orders, things you spend, things you buy, everything is done here for you. This is a beautiful bookkeeping thing. This is well worth your membership right there. Okay, so go back up to my account and I want you to go to loyalty. Okay, now what's loyalty? Well, this is something we didn't tell you about, but see, your product is really not costing you that 105 or 139 or 179, whichever one you get every month. You actually are building up extra points. Every time you enroll someone, you get some loyalty points too. It's kind of like airline money, except you get free product. You can earn free product once a month. Free product meaning silver products, okay? And you can get 1 a month shipped to you free. Okay, and it is shipped with your AutoSaver, so there's no shipping charge. Okay, and so every time you buy your AutoSaver, there's 30 points put in here. Now, typically, they start out normally at 450 points, but they've been wiped out of their inventory of all the products people redeeming points, and they'll get more back in. But typically, it starts about 450 and goes up to about 28,000 points. And they have all kinds of products that you can get with that. But it'll tell you got to save more, like me, like Pamela. She got to save more to get one of these right now because she only has 2,091 points. Now, you'll also get loyalty points another way, and that's if you you'll learn about this in the commission plan, but there's 3 ways. Every time you enroll someone, you get 100 points. Every time you do AutoSaver, you get. This has nothing to do with your commission points. This is extra, lanyard, extra. So this is another extra. So your coin is really not costing you $105 a month. It's more like, what, 75. Pretty cool. And so you'll learn a lot of these things later, okay? But just understand, much more is to come. Go back up to my account, and then I want you now, we're going to skip downline, but this is where you get to see everybody in your downline, because nobody's in your downline yet, unless you want to get a business family pack. Then we can show you that, and you'd have one on the left, one on the right, which is yourself, like Bob teaches, and he has his wife on his left and company on the right, and then they get started in the business. Okay, that's the next step. Hold up, don't worry, step at a time. Okay, let's get this overview done real quick, and then I want you to go back up here, and I want you to go to next. I want you to go to links. See links. Okay, but right above links is events. So click on events, because this is real quick. You're either going to get an email, and it'll tell you about the Monday night corporate call. It's a corporate update. It's 8:00 p.m. Mountain Standard Time every Monday night. They come in and give a corporate update. You should try to, that is recorded, so you can listen to the recording if you're missing it later, but you can come to your website, click on there. It's a Zoom and you get to join. So go back up to my account. Let's go down to links now. Let me just show you the other thing that you need to see. I'm just giving you a quick tour. You're going to come back and click on a lot of this stuff yourself. Okay. You see wealth strategies. That's going to be video, PDFs, PowerPoints. Don't click on any of that right now, but you can come and you can download that. That's kind of like the presentation you saw Bob give with a PDF. He also has, there's also a PowerPoint. I want you to click on associate training right now, and you click on visit training center. Now this is in the associate training. Now this is in your back office because we've got 2 training centers. This is the one that if you want to help us share, I want you to watch the very first 5, a little short. These are 3 to 12 minutes long at most. And so you see associate training introduction, 1.1, the first 48 hours, 2.0, 2.1, and 2.2. And that's where I want you to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the very first 5. That won't even take you 30 minutes. Then go down to 8.0. Okay. 8.0 and 8.1. 8.0 associate training actions equal income section, and associate training 90 days to silver. Bob has more people that won the silver bar in his group, more than triple any other people. And we want you to have an opportunity to do that, but you got to know about it to get it. Okay. 90 days to silver, you get a 100-ounce silver bar. And if you want to make that challenge, be that challenge, Bob wants to hear from you. Okay. Because we want to personally help you achieve that. Okay. I want you to hit the back button on your browser because we're going back to the website. And now we're right back at the links. We went, and you're going to do that on your own later. Okay. But that comes after where I'm going to give you the onboarding introduction in 7K. And you just fit this in, whatever. It's up to you how you want to do it. Okay. So I want you to look now. You'll be able to click on these other links later, but a lot of people join because of the healthcare plan. If you need healthcare plans, you have one, you want to compare products, you just click on healthcare plan and then click on that link and it'll take you where you can compare. But please hold that to the last thing you do. Okay. And then IRAs, the same thing. We don't handle it. We don't answer those questions. There is certified licensed professional. Click on that. But it's where you can roll over. Hold that to the last thing you do. There's plenty of time for that. And I know that may have been one of the main compelling things, getting silver and rolling it up. Just hold that. Okay. Learn a little first. Okay. Now, there we go. We did links. It's just to introduce you where things are. Now, I want you to go back up to my account again. Okay. And I want you to go to Sound Money Wallet. Okay, this is where the vault and Sound Money Wallet is. Now yours is going to look different than mine. You're not going to have the cash account. Well, one of our accounts is my wife's company's account. You're not going to have the cash account and the silver account and the gold account right now. You're going to have just buttons that say link, bank, transfer, and learn. I want you to click on only one button, learn. Okay. And in that button, you're going to have a video by the CEO, Jason Ockman, and the co-founder financial business head, Josh Anderson. And I want you to watch that. They're going to introduce you to Sound Money Wallet and the Vault. And they do a great job at it. And then right below that are questions and answers about that. So before you go to set up your Sound Money Wallet and Vault, make sure you click on these and go through these questions. They're very short, very sweet, very right to the point, and watch this video. Okay? Then close that window. And now we're going to go back to your dashboard, and we're going to click on this button that says go to Training Center. And as soon as you do, it's going to take you out into another website. This is totally website. Now in the background, you're still signed in to your back office. And I need you to understand that, because eventually you need to either open another tab, click on, put in the address, or right here, put in the address of your website, and then I want you to log out. But we'll do that later. I'll remind you to do that. So what I want you to do is I want you to click on Start Training. Okay? Now, the reason I want you to click on Start Training, this is your homework, so take your notes. This is what I want you to do first. So I want you to log in your back office. I want you to go to, when we finish, this is what you need to do. This is where you need to spend your first 1.5 hours. Okay? And I want you to watch this onboarding video by the CEO. They're going to introduce you to 7K and our whole concept, 7K way. And it's 20 minutes long. It even tells you how long it is. I want you to skip buyer certification, because that's going to tell you all about gold and silver. And I know you want to learn, but your learning comes in time. You'll watch this 3, 4, 5, 10, 8 times. I don't know how many times. You're going to watch it as many times. I watch it a lot. Okay. And they keep updating it, so I keep watching it. Okay. But that's an hour and something, but I want you to skip that right now. We're going to talk about how to share. We're going to talk about setting up, and let's get you started to earn some extra income, have some fun, and share it. So I want you to watch the 7K Wealth System. Okay, this is a little video, about 19 minutes, shows you how to put the app on the phone, what it is, how to install it. It's another app we're going to put on the phone. Okay, but this is a tool we use to share stuff with and keep track with. It's a powerful tool. Make sure you watch that. Okay, I just want you to watch it and know where the app is. I'm not wanting you to put it and install it yet. I want you to complete this first. So don't try and install it here yet. You're going to come back and install it. Okay, now I want you to do quick start training. This is a quick start to actually getting started in your business. And if you've done networking before and you think you already, hey, look, just forget it. If you're not $1 million earner, you need to learn. You need to do exactly what I'm sharing with you. 1, 2, 3. That's what Bob says. Well, that's what Bob is saying if you're using the video to you. Okay. And so watch that. And now I want you to see 2 things. New Wealth Strategies presentation. It's a video presentation. Okay. It's about 18 minutes long. And before you finish this last section, before you get out of this later, I want you to watch that wealth strategy. It's going to tell you, really confirm why you joined 7K. It's going to confirm to you, because you've already been exposed to a lot and learned a lot, but it's really going to confirm. Okay, now you're going to go to website walkthrough, and you're going to open it up. I want you to click on that one. That's the one I want you to click on. It's going to open up. This is your bibliography to your website. Okay, and your bibliography to your website, anytime, all those links that I showed you, you want to know what they do, what they use for, how to work them, here it is. They got little short videos. You come here, watch the video, it tells you what all of them do. But most important, I want to point out, Sound Money Wallet. Before you set up your Sound Money Wallet, when you do the learn over there, you make sure you watch these 2 videos, then go start to initialize your Sound Money Wallet, link your bank, and verify your account to verify it's you, and it hooks you up to you and only you. Okay. And so anytime you can come back, anytime you forget, want to know where something, you don't have to be able to reach your sponsor or somebody in your support group. I mean, you got this. Okay. But we're always available to you. So return to courses. Last thing I want to show you is scroll down. Well, let's go back to the actual training center, the home. You can click on either the house or 7K. It's going to take you right back to the home of the training center. I'm going to show you one last thing before we leave, and that is scroll down underneath the Get Start Training. You'll see File Vault. I want you to click on File Vault. And these are all kind of things that you can download to your computer and use. You know, the share plan, in other words, how we get paid, the detail, the one-page summary, the benefits, the wheel of all the benefits that we have, wealth strategies, how Facebook skins, covers, things that you can use in social media. These are all things. So you can click on any one of these things. I'm gonna just click on wealth strategies, and the last one down here, you see what I mean. You'll click on these links. That's a PDF, that's a PowerPoint, and there's the keynote slides, depending on what you're using. Okay, and I'm going to go back to all folders again, and then it takes us back here, and then I go back to home, and it took us back to the training center. Now remember, we're not in the website, so we need to go back to your website, and you can put in your website address up here. It'll take you, or you just open a new tab, go back to your website, and now you'll see you're already logged in again. And I want you now to log out of your website. You always log out, because if you're logged into your back office, anytime you come into a new browser or something, even in your phone, and try to sign someone up on somebody else's website, you have a propensity to be able to enroll them on you. That's why it's very important on the Get Started link that you always tell people to look up there and see whose name is the sponsor. And if your name is not the sponsor, tell them don't enroll, call you, and let's take it after that. It's very important to do that. Okay, one last thing that we're going to do is we're going to introduce you to what it takes to make the big money and to be successful. It's Bob's system. We're just going to introduce it to you real quick. I'm emailing you a video and 7 pieces of paper, and I want you to put them in your file, and you're going to have them too. And it's a real kind of simple system, but Rob says it's simple. It's 2 years to learn the skills, attitudes, and techniques. You got to learn whatever you do in life. And then 3 to 5 years to build a powerful residual income, anywhere between $500 a week extra up to $12,500 a week, or $1.5 million a week if you do the business family pack. Read this paper, understand it, keep it, become very familiar with it. Here's your job description. This is what I expected. I need 10 hours. I want you to commit 10 hours to me. I'm going to commit that to you and me together. Okay. And so you're going to learn, but you get to earn while you learn. You get to accumulate wealth in the process. I mean, and you get to protect what you have. Now, you couldn't ask for a better system. You're not buying pills, lotions, and potions, or hair growing stuff, or weight loss drinks, or anything else like that. Nothing with an expiration date. It only accumulates wealth for you. So that's a pretty cool deal. Okay. We got to admit that. Okay. So we're going to teach you how to expose this to 5 people a day, 5 days a week. Should take you about 30 minutes. Takes longer than that. Bob says you're doing it wrong, and I'm saying you're doing it wrong. So you're using my video to teach them. Okay. What you're going to do is in this 2 years, you must commit to watch 1 video a day, 5 days a week. And we got lots of them. They're on the app. They're in, and a lot of them in Bob's training. That's the key. That's the key. got to constantly be learning, honing skills, developing them, and knowing what they are. Okay. You will attend an opportunity meeting, training session at least once a week. And most of that's done on Zooms. Okay. And so that makes it pretty convenient. Part of that is the company. So that takes you about an hour and a half here. Okay. A week. And then you're going to make a list of 100 people. Now you're going to build that to 500, but over time, but it's already in your phone. We'll show you how to do that. And the key is there's a plan of how to build. You're going to have a left team and a right team. Here's a business family pack. If you don't know about that, we'll talk about that later, but that's coming. And I'll send you a video and you can have a little understanding. There's a couple of videos, one that Bob does, one of the Wayne Clark did that he did is what Bob taught him and how he built this business. So we can send you those two. This is what you're doing. It's not all your efforts. It's the efforts of other people along with yours. It's leverage. And it's done through the power of exponential expansion. You find two partners, one on your left, one on your right. If it took you a month, a week, a day, a year, but they have the same job. And when they ultimately get theirs, it starts building, your team starts building, and it's kind of like Bob. When you get up, you got 2,000 people on the left team, 2,000 people on the right team. I mean, you may have only got one and one that teamed up with you. You may have 4, you may have 3, you may have 2. But if you got 2,000 people buying a 20-point coin average a month, that's 40,000 points coming up in a month on each side. That's 10,000 points a week on average coming up on each side. So you could be making 10,000 a week. That's residual income. That's pretty powerful. That's possible. I mean, there's people doing that right now. Okay. And so this company is going around the world. You have a chance to participate in the global growth of it with us. It's not even 5 years old. And that is, if you want to be one of these, is the right time, right place, right company, right products. You couldn't pick a better timing. And right company, right everything. Hey, the key is, can you keep your attitude straight? Read this every day, put it on your bathroom mirror, your refrigerator. Make sure you start your day off reading that. And if you ever get this stinking feeling, complaining or saying something, go read attitude. You got to get stinking thinking out of the brain. We all catch it sometimes, so don't worry. But here's what's going to make you successful. When you believe in this profession like I do, when you believe in the business building system, I know this works. This is my 3rd time doing it. So a system that duplicates itself 3 times and I become the top money earner. Hey, look, I don't have to tell you that it works. It works. It's, will you work it? Will you teach it? Will you promote it? Will you duplicate? That's up to you. If you want a big residual legacy, that's up to you. And then when you have belief in the fact that you can do this like we're doing it, that's when you're really going to succeed. That's the system. I know I gave you a lot to do, but it's time for you to get on to your homework. Remember the hour and a half in your training center that you go to, onboarding, skip buyer survey, 7K wealth system. Don't put an app on, then get that done. Go to the website training, watch website, and then you can go to the associate training and links at your back office. You can do those first 5 in the 8.0. Then you can start installing apps and doing things. And then we're ready to go. Okay. Then we're ready to get to work and have some fun and share this with other people. Look forward to meeting you. Look forward to your success. Look forward to you sharing this to everyone else and us having a great 7K time as we change the world a person at a time financially. Thank you and see you again soon.